I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who be caught up in using what I was called with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent torn, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and norm when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's the number one Chief Rocker in Knicks universe, your main man, Uncle Freezy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all want this party started right. Y'all want this party started quickly, right? All right, I see y'all. Okay. All right. Man, I've been grinding a little bit behind it. I want to get here a little bit earlier, so I'm sorry if I got like late night bed. I'm sorry if I have like depressed eyes from lack of sleep. So I apologize, man. I wanted to do the Knicks at Night podcast, man, but I got so much stuff going on. But we here. We here, right? Thank y'all for coming through and hanging out with me. You know what I'm saying? I got some things that I want to get into. I know it's early mornings. I know it's not even 6 o'clock yet, is it? It's not even 6 a.m. And the number one Chief Rocker is rocking the spot. T. Smith is in the house. T. Smith, is it just us? Is it just us, T. Smith? Rocking the house early this morning. CJ, okay. CJ in the building. Okay. CJ is in the house. All right. I see y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me, man. I got some stuff, man, that I put together. I just want to put out some content, man. I didn't do much yesterday. I think I did like a morning and didn't get to do much else. So I got a thing that I'm gonna share with you. I'm gonna set some things up real quick so we can get this conversation started. Right. Let me I thought I did this already, but let me yeah, there we go. Alfred Griffin is in the house. Okay. Let me get them. All right, there we go. Got a sunrise up. And so I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. As I was preparing this thing, T. Smith is like, yo, the early bird gets the worm. Yeah, for sure. The early bird gets the worm, for sure. So what I had been realizing is that, you know, when we do the shows and stuff, man, we start, I think we're like, the shows have been like all over the place a little bit. I don't want to do that. I don't feel comfortable with that. Alfred Griffin says he just getting off work. Wow. Wow. Amen. Amen. Get you some rest, bruh. Get you some rest, some relaxation. Alfred Griffin out here pulling the night shift. Yeah, man. Hey, I feel you. I used to work night shift. As a matter of fact, I prefer night shift over first shift because I feel like I always felt like the creeps the creeps worked first shift. The night shift was mad relaxed. They ain't really care nothing about nothing. Ain't really got into drama and all of that. You feel me? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna get into. I have a thing I want to get into first. First of all, if this is your first time or if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing to the channel, helping the channel grow and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, help the channel grow and all those things, and we are gonna provide dope content for you guys. Right? Also, I don't know why I didn't do this, but I didn't go to the home page and put the bat signal up. Let me put the bat signal up, and let me do that. Community and comment. Yo, yo, yo. We are rocking. All right, boom. Let me do that. So I'll do that. And let me also do this. Okay, let me do this. All right. All right. DSJ is in the house. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me get this thing started. So I'm gonna show you guys this because I have a thing. I think we are in the midst of a hypocrisy. Let me do something really quick, y'all. I gotta call a timeout. Hold on. I'm gonna do a timeout real quick. All right. So I think we're in the midst of a hypocrisy. Hey, do you guys like the way this look? How does this look to y'all? How does this background look? Y'all like that? Y'all like that over the basketball court? I like the basketball court, but I think I like this background also. I think I kind of like this background, man. Yeah, tell me what you guys think. Whether I'm just gonna like take a poll, like a running poll, to see if this is if this is what we should start rocking with. Thank you. Oh, okay. It's got lemon in it too. No, okay. I'm live. Look, that's me on screen. You got the notification? Oh, okay. All right. All right. So DSJ says, I'm on my way to force my way to the Knicks front office to get that general manager job since nobody wants to take that gig. LOL. DSJ, you know what? I'm gonna say this, man. I think there is a hypocrisy in Knicks universe, right? I think there is a hypocrisy in Knicks universe. And you know what the hypocrisy is. I don't have to tell you, right? But I'm gonna say it anyway, right? How is it that the Knicks don't have stars outside of maybe Brunson, but these guys on the screen are considered stars? Right? How is RJ Barrett not considered a star, but OG Anunoby is considered a star? Kyle Kuzma is considered a star. Kristaps Porzingis is considered a star. You feel me? How is it that RJ Barrett is not considered a star, but OG Anunoby and Kyle Kuzma are? How is it that Anthony Simons is considered a star, a young up-and-coming star, but RJ Barrett is not? Right? Now, I know what y'all are going to say, but they look more flashy. It seems like they have more upside. It seems like, and we listen. Yo, they do such and such, man. They look the part. Yeah. All these guys look the part. DSJ, do you remember the what's the dude name? What's the dude from the 80s? He could do all the Michael Jackson moves, and he had the song, he up here jumping up and down, talking about, we don't have to take our clothes off to have a good time. Remember him? Remember him? Yeah, y'all remember him? Remember him? Oh, he like Michael Jackson. He might even dance better than Michael Jackson. Yo, all those notes he hit. This dude is out here talking about, we don't have to take our clothes off to have a good time. Right? Now, listen, I don't care nothing about the lyrics and none of that stuff. But what I'm saying is he looked the part of a star. MIG is in the building. What's happening? Bim! Jermaine Stewart. Right? Jermaine Stewart looked the part of a young Michael Jackson, right? Y'all remember, we don't have to take our clothes off to have a good, we don't to drink some cherry wine. Uh-huh. Y'all remember all of that? Y'all remember all of that? I remember all of that. I remember all of that. Right? I remember all of that. Cats looked the part, but didn't necessarily fulfill the part. Free Keith hit me up. Okay. Shout out to Free Keith. What I'm getting at is how do we recognize stars now, and how does other teams, young players, and sometimes not even young, Kyle Kuzma is a star now? How low is the bar set now when Kyle Kuzma is a star? Yeah. Oh, I forgot Alfred Griffin. The music machine is in the building. Alfred Griffin knows every. Hey, man, listen. Alfred Griffin knows music. Like how Dre knows basketball, Alfred Griffin knows music. And Alfred Griffin, listen, we're gonna get vibes and stuff back up and running here shortly, soon. Right? My point that I'm getting to, and I know it's early in the morning, and I know I have a unreasonable amount of morning energy. Right? I know I have an unreasonable amount of morning energy, but I want y'all to stay with me on this. I want y'all to stay. And I'm sorry about looking. I know people are like, yo, why you don't never look in the camera? Because I have a bright light like right off the thing, man. I have a light right off the thing, like right in my face. I'll be looking this way, because if I look this way, DSJ says, I always thought Jermaine Stewart looked like Fabian. Yeah, from Milli Vanilli. Yeah, they do. Girl, you know it's true. Yeah. I'm not a singer, by the way. But what I do recognize is that there is a clear double standard. There is a clear double standard when it comes to who's a star and who's a rising star in this league and who is not. And maybe tomorrow we'll do a show on the top 50 players or stars in this league or no. I think that'd be a great idea. Who is a star in this league and who is not? And then that way we can get a range of comparisons. And I'm sorry, y'all, about morning beard. Things happen, bro. I should put on a bonnet like them. Yo, like you ever been like to the spot to get your transmission oil changes, your transmission fluid change or something, and chicks just show up in the spot with a bonnet on at like 3:00. We like, yo, you know it's 3:00 in the afternoon, and you in here with pajama pants and a bonnet on. Yo, it's crazy. Shout out to my people, because them probably my cousins. Shout out to Nika and them. So my thing is, what is a star nowadays? What is not? Is RJ Barrett not a young and up-and-coming star? Knicks fans, let me know. This is your platform. Let me know. Is RJ Barrett not a young and up-and-coming star? Is Emmanuel Quickly not a young and up-and-coming star? Is Obi Toppin not a young and up-and-coming star? Because I can't wrap my mind around Kyle Kuzma and OG Anunoby and Kristaps Porzingis being stars, and RJ Barrett is not. Mr. Vince is in the house. I'm where I am with it is this. I got a bigger conversation that I want to get to, but I find myself having to unravel narratives, some of them false, in order for us to get to the bigger picture. I have a light right here, y'all. Y'all don't see it, right? But I have a light like right off the thing. and it's like blinded me. So pardon me for not looking y'all in your eyes, but I'm trying to get rid of. I'm trying not to look into the light. I'll do better with it. Maybe I'll put the light behind. Well, no, I can't put it behind me. But yeah. One of the biggest conversations we should be having in Knicks universe right now, and that we don't, is what quantifies star level. I heard a caller calling to Sim's show. Might have been last night. Shout out to Sim Russell, man. Shout out to Sim Russell. Shout out to Sim Russell. He had a caller on his show and not taking his content. Y'all know how I feel about people stealing content, right? Like cats out here stealing people content. They'll watch your show and just take your stuff and build their show around it. I was like, yo, that's another show I definitely got to get into. Like, cats watch somebody's stuff and just steal it, right? But anyways, I was watching Sim's show, and one of the callers was like, yo, trade Randall and RJ for a star. And so I was thinking when I heard that, I was like, yo, and shout out to Sim and shout out to the caller. I can't remember the caller's name, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. I want to give them credit. Want to give some credit for handling that call. But how are you going to take Randall, who's a two-time All-Star, most improved, two-time All-NBA, package him with another young and up-and-coming star for a star? When I saw it, I was like, yo, so is RJ Barrett not an up-and-coming star? RJ Barrett is 23 years old. Yo, Louisiana Knicks is in the house. Okay, I see you. Shout out to the boot. Yeah, I lived down there for a couple of years. I was stationed at Fort Polk, Louisiana. Down in Leesville and DeRidder. If you know, you know. So shout out to Louisiana, the Louisiana Knicks. But is RJ Barrett not an up-and-coming star? Is Obi Toppin not a young up-and-coming star? Is Emmanuel Quickly not an young up-and-coming star? Now, I know what young and up-and-coming star means. When people think young and up-and-coming star, there are varying degrees, right? See, young and up-and-coming megastar is Ja Morant. Young and up-and-coming superstar is Anthony Edwards, right? Young and up-and-coming star is Tyrese Maxey. So I understand that there are levels to this, right? I understand that there are levels to this, right? I get it. So I'm not trying to muddy up the conversation. I ain't trying to make gravy. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. If it applies to them, it should apply to us. So if Tyrese Maxey is a young and up-and-comer, shouldn't RJ Barrett be considered a young and up-and-comer? Does that not make sense to everybody? DSJ says, is this what happens when fans believe the propaganda of the sports media? They discredit player profiles and accolades for bigger names and higher profile. Yes, because it all centers around a 4-letter word, and it's not a curse either. Lemon water, brother. Lemon water. The water's with lemon in it. RJ Barrett, for the most part, is not buzzworthy. You have to create a buzz. RJ Barrett doesn't create that. In this society of young people creating a buzz, you see young ladies getting on the internet half naked just to create a buzz. You see young adolescents, early 20-something-year-old people getting on the internet, flashing guns, creating fake beef just to create buzz around their name. You see 50-year-old rappers beefing with each other just to create a buzz. And RJ Barrett, for the most part, is anti-buzz, old school. RJ Barrett is an old school star in the making. No negatives, mostly positives. Quiet, keep his head down, work, grind away. Keep the infrastructure happy and satisfied. See, in my mind, if RJ Barrett put up the same numbers he put up on the basketball court and flashed guns on social media, or was having relationships with IG models or whoever, whatever. If RJ Barrett was spending $500,000 on a date with a chick from Fordham Road, see, he'd be a young star. He'd be in that conversation. But RJ Barrett doesn't do that. Shout out to the Bronx, New York. I said Fordham Road. Shout out to the Bronx. Corey Lee is in the house. Queens, get the money. Queens, get the money. Corey Lee is in the building. My brother Corey Lee is in the building. What's good, brethren? So what makes a star? And are all the Knicks good at doing that? Are the Knicks good at star making, and should they even care? Well, here's the thing. I think Knicks fans want more stars. It's that time of the year. Right? It's that time of the year. And here's the thing though about star making, about these cats that want to be stars and will do anything for stardom, will sell their soul for stardom. Melly Mel said it best when he said, a child is born with no state of mind, blind to the ways of mankind, God smiling on you but he's frowning too, because only God knows what you'll go through, right? Now, if you're a star, this should be, or if you'll do anything for stardom, this should be a warning to you. But of course it's not. It's just an old man talking. Man, that old man just be talking. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. But what are stars nowadays? Are stars just, if you're a Knicks fan, is a star just a very good player on the other team? Or is a star very impactful? Because I heard, listen, stop what you're doing and listen. Somebody hit me up and said, bruh, the Washington Wizards have 3 stars on their team. They have Bradley Beal, they have Porzingis, and Kyle Kuzma. And I was like, oh, yeah? So they have a big 3? Yeah, they got a big 3. How did that work out for the win-loss record? Well, yeah. So the Washington Wizards have 3 stars and they can't even make the playoffs? You know what that tells me? They don't have 3 stars. They don't have 3 stars. They may only have 1 star and like 4 or 5 really good players. They can't get their act together. And it happens. It happens. It happens. It happens, man. Because having a talented roster doesn't mean you have a talented team. Hello. Kenny Payne is in the house. Okay. Kenny Payne says, woke up with nightmares of that Bradley Steele deal. Yeah. Yeah. The Bradley Beal deal. Kyle Kuzma, Porzingis. We are here searching for stars, right? And we may have some on our roster. We are here looking for stars, and we may have 1 or 2 on our roster. Now, we may have some on the roster. Saying we might, We may. Quickly might be a star if he can get his things together. Quickly has star potential. And DSJ says, man, I wonder if fans think Draymond Green is a star. Yeah. Yeah. Because in my mind, I think we need to define what stardom is. What is stardom? And how come our guys can't be stars, but multiple players on teams that are not even as successful as us are stars? The Washington Wizards, the Charlotte Hornets, the Charlotte Hornets. People think the Charlotte Hornets, LaMelo Ball, Miles Bridges, people would prefer. If I honestly ask you, if I polled Knicks fans right now and said, would you do a LaMelo Ball, Miles Bridges, and say the number 2 pick for Julius Randle, RJ Barrett, and next year's pick? Watch how many people take LaMelo. LaMelo and Miles Bridges and a draft pick over Randall, RJ, and a draft pick. Watch how many Knicks fans take LaMelo Ball, Miles Bridges, and a draft pick. And they will knowingly do this. And they will knowingly do, knowing that the Knicks already have a point guard. Think about it. Miles Bridges, a draft pick, and LaMelo for Randall, RJ, and a draft pick. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Well, why would you do it? Don't you already have a point guard? Is Miles Bridges an all-star? Is LaMelo an all-star? Knicks fans would do it because, hey, man, LaMelo is exciting, bro. LaMelo is exciting, bro. Miles Bridges is exciting. He can jump. What I'm getting at ultimately is when did we start labeling good NBA players stars? And when did Knicks fans stop acknowledging that they have good NBA players? Oh yeah, LaMelo, yeah. LaMelo is an all-star, an injury replacement. Yeah. When did Knicks fans stop just every time I think about and I'm gonna trust me, I got something I want to get to. I'm gonna get to all of this, right? I'm gonna get to all of that, right? But I want to continue, or at least speak to looking out the window, stargazing. It reminds me of those times where the older folk used to take you on a trip. You sitting in the back seat, you know what I'm saying, with your cousins and them. You in the back seat. It's like back in the day, a deuce and a quarter could hold you and 6 of your favorite cousins in the back. You got 4 in the seat, 2 in the floorboard. Y'all remember that? Yeah, anybody in here remember that? Where a deuce and a quarter could hold you and 4 or 5 of your favorite cousins. Y'all in the back, like 4 y'all in the seat. two down in the floorboards. You know what I'm saying? It was like y'all little space. Maybe that's just for old timers. That right there ain't for that right there ain't for people. You know, that right there ain't for Corey Lee. That right there ain't for Mr. Vince. They too young to remember that. Right? But what I will say though, is when you was in that back seat and you looked out the window and you just felt like the world was your oyster. Right? You'll pass by a place like Busch Gardens or Six Flags Great Adventure or Six Flags over Georgia or Six Flags Texas, and you'll see it out the window and you be like, yeah, man, one day I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna ride all the rides. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna ride all the rides. That's where we are right now. That's where we at right now. So we looking out the window at all these stars that may be potentially moving, but are they really stars? Or are they just good players? And if they are just really good players, are they better than the players that we have right now? I would say let's think about it. Let's think about that. All right. So let me get to the task at hand. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm here, right? So I want to talk to y'all about 3 or 4 things. I know I have 4 up here, but let's talk about three or 4 of these things just real quick. So it's the Tuesday. It's the Tuesday before the NBA draft. Right? It's the Tuesday before the NBA draft, and the Knicks are in a precarious situation. Kev Middleton is in the house. Dang, Kev Middleton coming in the door with heat. I'm a star that comment, and I'm gonna get Kev Middleton. I'm gonna try to get through 2 of these, and then I'm gonna address your comment, because that's like a conversation piece right there that you just threw out there. So it's the Tuesday before the draft, right? And if you're Knicks fans, you're thinking to yourself, man, one of the most important events of the year is coming up, right? And we may not have the ammunition to pull off something great. Knicks for Life is in the building. Knicks for Life is in the house. Yo, Knicks for Life is what mature people call good people. Knicks for Life is that dude that grown-ups, that mature people call everyday people. And that's a good thing, by the way. That's a good thing. Shout out to Knicks for life. Yo, Darren Wayne is in the house. Okay, good mornings. Good mornings. I got that. Yo, I got that from one of my daughter's teachers used to say that to my babies. They be getting off the bus, and she just walk up, a older black lady. She just run up to the kids and be like, "Good mornings, good mornings," and I'm like, "Man, she country as grits and biscuits, right?" And then the older I get, I'm like, "Good mornings, right?" She's saying good mornings. What she's saying is it's not about that moment. Like, she don't want that moment to be good. She wants forever to be good. Like, she don't want you to have a good day. She wants you to have a good forever. And so we sort of I was like, good mornings. And so it's one of them things, like, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I digress. I know I got off track. Let me get back on track. So in this countdown to nothingness, these few days before the draft, are we even sure that the Knicks are going to do anything, have the capability to do anything, have the plan to do anything, or maybe they just want to run it back? Or because while cats are out here trying to add Karl Anthony Towns and Bradley Beal, maybe the Knicks are just content with Josh Hart. Maybe the Knicks front office is just content with Josh Hart. And if they are, okay. Worldwide L is in the house. Okay, Worldwide L, I see you. Congrats to my guy, Worldwide L. Worldwide L is hilarious, bro. That's my guy. Shout out to For the Love of the Game, Worldwide L. Worldwide L, I may be coming your way, bro. I might pause. I might be headed your way. I might be headed your way, bro. I might need a sofa to sleep on. Yo, I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you about it later on. But anyways, yeah, this countdown to nothingness, this Tuesday and Wednesday. I expect the Knicks rumors to ramp up today. I thought it would be yesterday. No lie, I thought it would be yesterday, right? But if you don't hear anything today or tomorrow, if you don't hear anything before the penultimate, then the Knicks may not be doing anything. If you're a Knicks fan, is that what you want, though? If you're a Knicks fan, is that what you want? As a Knicks fan, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. DSJ, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Right? In this moment, right now, I want the Knicks to be active. I want the Knicks to be active, right? Not necessarily aggressive, but active. That's what I want. I'll tell you what I want. DSJ, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I want the Knicks to be active, not necessarily aggressive, but active. Show us that you're not asleep at the wheel. Because the thing is, if you're active and don't pull off a move, like you're investigating, you're doing due diligence, then I would be okay eventually if the Knicks didn't do anything. Eventually, I'd be okay. But if the Knicks are like laying back like fat cat, nah, we good. We super straight. We don't have to do nothing. We good. This team's straight like it is. We ain't got to add nobody. Or we don't have to add anything. We're good. We're moving from a position of strength. You know, we're okay. Then I would have issue. For Rock in the building. Knicks for life. I'm drinking water with lemon in it. And oh boy. It's something that you kinda gotta get used to. Right? You gotta get used to it. And I'm not used to it. So in this countdown to nothingness, right? You know, what do you expect the Knicks to? Man, I just want the Knicks to be active. There used to be a song by Terra Fabulous called Action. I don't know if I want to tell my age. BT in the house. There was a song called Action. It used to go something like Action, something, 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 action, something, something, something. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be, a song called Action, right? So that's just what I want from the Knicks, right? I don't want it to be like one of those songs from back in the day. We fight every night, but that's not kosher. I reminisce with bliss before we was closer. And it ended with another argument again. You act like a 10. You know what I'm saying? I forget the name of the song. We fight every night, but that's not closer. I reminisce with bliss before we was closer. And it ended up with an argument again. You act like a 10, so immature, or something, something, something in the pure. Yeah, looking at something, something, the door or something. I forget what the name of the song is. But as a Knicks fan, I just want the Knicks to be active. They don't have to be aggressive, right? Just be active. Due diligence. Ron Farrock says, yeah, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting the name of the song. My bad. I keep forgetting the name of the song. But I'm a fan of hip hop, right? So when I have these conversations with y'all, and all these songs come to my mind, like is a better way to put it. Looking at the front door. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. And then the song Action is action, something, something, something. Man, that joint used to have us on the floor, keep us on the floor. But anyways, the point that I'm getting at is the due diligence part of it. I know the Knicks have a smart front office. I'm not saying that the Knicks front office is not full of very intelligent people, right? But in relationships, and the Knicks are in a relationships with the fans. The Knicks are in a relationship with the fans. In relationships, you got to share your dreams and such. You got to tell people what you want, what you really, really want. People people in relationships want to go on these rides together. Ed J is in the house. Yeah, there it is. Bim. Nadine Sutherland. That's it. Action. Something. Man. Yo. Yes. Yeah. Man, I probably, bro. AJ coming in. AJ, you know music. You in the right place. If you know music, you with the right crowd. AJ, if you know music, brother, you are in the right place. Yeah, BT, I see you. Man, I can't remember what year it was, and I'm gonna get back to the Knicks, but there was a year that the DJ used to play this song called Action and play this song called Tour by Capleton. Anybody remember that? Yeah, Corey, I see you. Yeah. The DJ used to play a joint called Action, and then he used to do like this little slick Rick children's story thing, and then it used to go into this Capleton thing, something tour, and bro, talking about sweaty shirts, bro. Anyways, anybody remember Capleton tour? Yeah, that used to be a joint. But anyway, let me get into part 2 of this thing before Bim. That's all I got. Hey, when there's nothing else to say, Bim. People ask me all the time, yo, what does Bim mean? Bim is exclamation point. Exclamation point. That's what BIM is. I say BIM, that means like yo, it like when Corey Lee says, large professor looking at the front door, BIM, exclamation point. BIM. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Roll far right. I see you. Bam! I see you, boss. I see you. I see you. Okay. Yeah, man. Listen. Okay. Let me get into this thing real quick. I'm kind of like trying to speed it up and slow it down at the same time. Let me do this thing. Let me do this thing. Right? Why does every fan trade upgrade include replacing Quentin Grimes? Right? My man's called me the other day. My man called me the other day and was like, yo, how in the world do the Knicks not have Bradley Beal? And my immediate response is like, yo, why does every trade we complain about Randall, right? We complain about Randall 24/7. Not me, I'm saying we in general. I'm saying we as a fan base in general. We as a fan base in general complain constantly about Randall, but then when the upgrade comes, it's replacing Grimes. Man, we should be in on Zach LaVine. We should be in on Zach LaVine, man. Zach LaVine this, Zach LaVine that. Now, mind you, I don't. If we trade for Zach LaVine, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it, right? Bronx Mel is in the house. Shout out to the Boogie Down. Shout out to Bronx, USA. Right? So we're like, yo, we got to do something, man. We got to do something. Yo, we got to trade for Bradley Beal. This was Sunday, right? We got to trade for Beal. What? Bradley Beal went for that? I done gave up. We got more, way more than. I'm like, wait, slow down. How come you complain all the time about RJ and about Randall, but when the time comes, it's always Grimes is the one being replaced? I'm asking. Every scenario, like when I talk to when I talk to basketball heads, I'm like, yeah, you know, I like SGA. Oh yeah, SGA and Brunson. Oh, wait a minute. What about Grimes? Oh, he ain't, yeah, just put him on the bench. What? Like I called him a ham sandwich, right? But that's because people will call him Klay Thompson. I didn't mean put him on a rocket and send him to the moon. The dude shoots almost 39% from three and plays good defense. I'm not saying throw Grimes in the ocean. I'm saying stop calling him Reggie Miller. Right? Every trade scenario includes Grimes, unless it's Cat or Embiid. Every trade scenario, every other trade scenario is like, get Grimes out of here. Every trade scenario is like, yo. Every trade scenario is like, yo, Brunson at the point, LaVine, Spider, Bill, Booker, anybody except Grimes. And I don't know how old Grimes is yet, but I don't think he's 24. Let me see I'm going to see how old Grimes is. So Quentin Grimes turned 23. Damn, Quentin Grimes is older than RJ. Did y'all know Quentin Grimes is older than RJ Barrett? Quentin Grimes is older than RJ Barrett. I guess that's when you look up stuff in real time, sometimes you get that. Quentin Grimes is older than RJ Barrett. DSJ says, put Grimes on the bench with no plan. Yeah. Some Knicks fans. Yep. We can attribute that to Knicks fans. Yeah. Put Grimes on the bench, Zach LaVine. That's if he don't go in a Zach LaVine trade. That's if Grimes doesn't go in a Spider trade. That's if Grimes doesn't go and trade for whoever. But we always do it. We always put, what are you going to do with Grimes? Oh, just put him on the bench. Really? Really? Is that what we do now? Just put him on the bench? Let me get to this. I saw this a few moments ago, and I just want to kind of get to it. Kev Middleton, this is one of the smartest things that I saw people say in the last few weeks. I want to give you kudos for that. Now, I don't know how totally accurate or apropos it is. Right? It's accurate, but I don't know how apropos it is. Right? Kev Middleton says, Suns need depth. We can send them Rose, Fournier, and iHeart for Ayton. Now, I don't think they'll take that. Right? But what it does is it frees up a lot of money for Phoenix. A lot of it. Right? Basically, it frees up all the money. Because they'll cut Rose. Right? They'll trade Fournier to the Spurs, who want him because the Spurs want him. Right? And iHeart comes off the books this year. I think, though, you have to entice the Suns to do this, though, because this is a ham sandwich move, right? This is a sustenance move, a basic sustenance move. Hey, listen, y'all need depth. Let us send y'all depth, right? And I get it. It's smart. It's smart on the Knicks' part to offer it. Right? But my thing is it enticing enough for them to take it? Does Derrick Rose have anything left in the tank? Does Evan Fournier have anything left in the tank? Andrew Collinger is in the house. AK, what's good, brother? And BT said, yeah, they have 4 max contracts and such and such. Yeah. Yeah, hey man, but you know what? The further I get away from the shock of the CBA, the more I realize owners are gonna be like, so what? Because ultimately, BT, you know what's gonna happen when cats hit that apron? Owners, listen, it's a business. And in business, right? I'm not saying I know all business. I went to school for a little while, right? I'm not saying that I know everything about business, but I do know this. The cost to operate is always passed to the consumer. Right? DDS is in the house. Okay, I see you. What's going to happen is teams don't care about going over teams are not going to care about going over the second tax apron, man. They are going to pass the cost to operate down to the consumer. You want to watch a team full of all-stars, you are going to watch a team full of all-stars money for tickets and merchandise. Now, I know it limits what they can do under the salary cap, but they don't care. They'll figure it out. Smart people figure things out. When you care about something, you figure it out. When you're invested in something, you figure it out. It's just what it is. When you care about something, you figure it out, man. So a team can have 3, 4 max contracts on the thing. They don't care. As the championship is more important than other stuff. And teams are going to try to win those championships. Kev Middleton, thank you for that comment too, by the way. Right? It's one of the smarter comments, man, that I saw. Or I said smarter. Let me not say it that way to offend others, but you know what? Yeah, Kev, it was not to offend anybody else. But sometimes we have to step back and give people kudos for doing something good. So yeah, Kev, I'll do that. I'll dap you up for that. That was a really good comment. And DSJ comes right back in and is like, he has the answers. DSJ says, trade Randall for Maxi Kleber. Bim, now take that. And BT says, Grimes, we keeping to me. Trade IQ 48 Toppin and maybe Mitch. Bim. So I'm going to save the Randall interview part. And I'm going to save the what does it seem, or why does it seem as if Karl Anthony Towns is a done deal? I'm going to save those two for later. I'm going to save those two for later. Give me a split second. I'm going to come back and do an ad hoc session. I'm going to just do an ad hoc session. So if you got a topic you want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, we'll talk about it, but just give me a split second. This lemon water is, yeah. He's back. Okay. Okay. Yo, you wash your hand. Wash your hands with these girly soaps. Y'all ever wash your hands with these girly soaps? And you like, man, but Uncle Freezy, your hands smell like lavender. Yeah, I don't want my hands smelling like lavender. I just want my hands to be clean. I don't want to smell like a garden. You feel me? I don't want to. Sometimes when I'm going out, man, I do be wanting to have like the dopest cologne. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll throw on like some Lagerfeld. That's my joint, right? Some Lagerfeld. Yeah, I rock with that. I don't know what it is with Lagerfeld, but that's my go-to. But I don't want my hands are too my hands are legit too beat up. I be putting these things. Andrew College, you see them ham bones? Andrew College, you see them ham bones? You see all them pushback? You see all them ham bones, man? Scarred up. Andrew College says, get Indiana's 7 pick and get Taylor Hendricks. He knows how to play defense. Yeah, he's a good, yeah. I just think, AK, I think the player comp for him is Robert Ory. No, and young Robert Ory, not old man River. Right? Not old man River. Don't get it twisted, y'all. Not old man River, Robert Ory. I'm talking about young Houston Rockets, small forward Robert Ory. DSJ says, for men's fragrance, first of all, I don't wear fragrances. I don't wear fragrances, right? And DSJ says, try Bulgari men in black. No, I don't wear perfume either. No disrespect. But I don't wear fragrances or parfums. No, that ain't me. DDS says, yo, Quentin Grimes is our best 3 in D. Tibbs loved that kid, and I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. I don't know why we constantly the first upgrade is always Grimes, right? The first upgrade is always Grimes. I don't know why that is. Because legit, I could say, listen, watch this. Grimes is a ham sandwich. Soon as I say Grimes is a ham sandwich, everybody offended, right? Everybody offended. Why you calling Grimes a ham sandwich? Right? But then when I ask, why does every fan trade upgrade include in replacing Grimes? Everybody like put him on the bench. put him on the bench. And BT says, I feel that we can contend if Brunson, RJ, Levine, Randall, and Ayton bench going. I see it. And Knicks for Life says Quentin Grimes' contract is friendly. Why trade him? Listen, I agree with you. He's not really. You don't even want to talk about Grimes' extension until next summer, right? This summer here, you should be talking Quickly and Obi. I think the Knicks are going to extend both. Right? Yo, Julian Blum is in the house. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And so, okay, so let me say this about Julian Blum, right? Somebody asked, it was like, and it's what you call a friendly hater. A friendly hater is like, yo, why you always be reading Julian Blum comments? Like, because Julian Blum be in mad different videos. Julian Blum is famous. He a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Julian Blum is a hip hop artist. You gotta show him mad love. You know what I'm saying? Cass is like, yo, you only read Paris Duggar and Julian Blum. No, I don't. No, I don't. Stop it. Stop it. King Imbert is in the house. BT is like, hater, stay hate. But this is a friendly hater, though. This is a friendly hater. Why you only read certain people comments? I don't just do that, bro. It's you got to understand, like, what y'all see the video right here, right? But y'all don't see everything else on my screen. So I'm reading the stuff that just jump out at me as I go along, right? Knicks are nice is in the house. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. What's good, hey, Knicks are nice. What's good, man? King Emmett busting the door. Queens get the money. Queens get the money. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I have a few questions for y'all, right? So here's part of it, right? Yo, he out here with the Cordell Stewart jersey on. Julian Blum out here with the Cordell Stewart jersey on, and then he ain't even from Colorado. He just got the Slash jersey on. He gonna be everything: photographer, videographer. You know what I'm saying? Chef, all of that. Bim, salute to my guy. Salute to my guy. Big up my guy. Big up. So I'm gonna do two. I guess I'll rock two more topics, and then I'll get out of here. I'll save the Randall interview for the Knicks morning drive, and then I'll save the Carl Anthony Towns thing for the Knicks morning drive. I guess we'll do that probably about 10 or so. I want to do something else. I gotta put content on Vibes and stuff just to make sure that it doesn't look like a dormant account. So I gotta do something on Vibes and stuff. So I'm gonna do that right after this. I don't know what. I'm probably just gonna cue the mic up and just something so it won't be dormant. So if you're sub to Vibes and stuff, man, look out for Vibes and stuff. As a matter of fact, I'll see if I can find I'm going to find the channel link and then put the channel link over here, because I got to put something on the channel, because as days go by, I think the channel is like losing subscribers because it's inactive. So I'm going to put the Vibes and stuff link in the chat. And I'll probably just go over there and eat some crunch and munch and talk about music or something. I don't know. Right. But just real quick. I expect today and tomorrow to be either very, very busy or the calm before the storm. But I do believe something's going to happen Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I think Wednesday and Thursday are going to be super busy. Right. Right. I think that's going to be, I think those days are going to be super, super busy. So y'all keep an eye out for that. And also, I think the Knicks are kind of happy with the roster, but I don't know if there is I think there may be I think there may be some moves out there that the Knicks will consider. Right? I think there are some moves out there that the Knicks are gonna consider. Right? So you know what? On that note, let me do this. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna piece it up. Thank y'all for rocking with me with this random early morning show. It was actually supposed to be the Knicks at Night podcast, but so much stuff. It's like what Snoop Dogg say, with so much drama in the LBC, it's kind of hard being Lawrence tears. Right? I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'll see y'all. Did I put the link? Yeah, I put the link in there. I put the link to the channel over there. I'm gonna just queue it up for a few minutes. And then, hey, BT, click on the link. Ajay, y'all click on the link, man. Y'all go over and everybody subscribe to the channel over there, because what we do is we have like random conversations about everything over there. Right? King Ember, yeah, man. Y'all click on the link, man, and go over there. I'm gonna try to have it up in like 10 minutes. I gotta add content because I noticed the subscriber count is going down because it hadn't been active. So I'm just gonna go over and maybe do an ad hoc show, just rock the spot. You know what I'm saying, for a little bit. I don't know about the show title and all of that stuff, but I'm gonna see if I can come up with something in about 10 minutes for us to rock. Thank y'all for watching. You know what I'm saying, the Knicks at Night podcast / Knicks Morning Drive in that middle space. And so I'll see y'all for both. The Knicks Morning Drive soon come. Vibes and stuff on your way in about 10 or 15 minutes. Peace, y'all.